So after what has been a pretty flawless preseason, we entered possibly the least entertaining deadline day ever. Like, to the point where I was recording it, hoping maybe some last minute business would get done or one team would sign a big player or something. Nothing happened. Like, nothing happened. But all of that aside, we've had a great preseason. We prepared the squad well. The squad depth is looking decent. I'd perhaps like to improve that attacking midfield spot. But all jokes aside, I'm sure Jesse Lingard will come useful for us at some point in the season. But I feel like Juan Mata and Andreas Pereira are likely to be my starting choices in that spot. Other than that, the squad is looking decent. I'm really happy with the signings that I've brought in. Babu, Tierney, I'm looking for great things from them. I've actually made Kieran Tierney the club captain. He's got the attributes for it, and I feel like if you're old enough to play, if you've got the attributes, you're old enough to lead. We'll see how that pans out over the course of the season. But what's the worst that could happen? But without any further ado, let's get into the start of this Premier League season. Let's get 3 points. Okay, so this is the squad I'm going to go with here for this match. I'm going to start Rashford and Sanchez up top. Mata, Rod and Fred in midfield. We'll bring on Pogba, get him some match fitness a bit later on in the game. Tierney and Babu at wing back. Delete Bailly, Smalling and De Gea. With a bench of Grant, Lindelof, Shaw, Pogba, Herrera, Pereira and Lukaku. I think I could probably do putting Martial in there actually. Martial for Herrera, I think will give me more of what I want. I think that's the side I'm going to go with. I'm pretty happy with that. Let's get into this. Day 1 of the Premier League. And we've got a job on today to make a good start to the season. Newly promoted side. We should be putting at least 2 or 3 past these guys. They've got some good players. Seri's a good player. Chambers is a pretty decent defender as well. I don't know if he's there permanently or on loan. Ryan Sessegnon, obviously a very, very good, very promising wing back as well. And Babi's going to have his work cut out with him. And Vieto up top is a very interesting signing. Be interesting to see how he adjusts to the Premier League. But you'd think he was considered to be above Fulham's level. But, I mean, they've done one in the market to get him. Let's see how this pans out. Let's go. And away we go. Sides are ready to line up, and Alexis Sanchez gets us on the way. And let's see if we can pick up the 3 points the first time of asking. I'm confident. Tierney with the throw finds Rashford. Back out to Tierney. Gets that cross in. Babu. Oh, he had 2 shots at it. And keeper just in the right place at the right time for both. I really do like Mbabu though. I think he's going to come through and be a very, very key player for us this season. And as expected, we are dominating, but that throw in there was pretty poor. But I think we got a penalty. There's a push on Sanchez, and Mata steps up and slots that home. 1-0. We're looking good already. Tierney finds Rashford again. Tierney looks to get a cross into Mbabu, cuts it back. Fred. Yes, Roda scores on his debut. They were talking and saying that he maybe wasn't a good signing, and he's already starting to pay back some of the faith already. And that's what you do when you have numbers in attack, Jose. That's what it's all about. What's that, 7 man in and around the box? Come on, that's what we do. Quite happy with how this is going, I'm not going to lie. It's everything I would have hoped for. De Gea finds Delete, playing it short to Rode. Tierney gets that forward well to Rashford. Oh, couldn't square that across properly. And Babu now has a shot from range, and I like his willingness to attack. It's clearly a running theme here, but I'm very much a fan of Babu. Yeah. Give guys some encouragement. That's the sort of manager I want to be. I don't want to be like Jose, I want to let them know they're doing well. I want them to feel good. I want them to feel valued as players. That's what we're doing here. Attacking football, good man management. Everything Jose Mourinho fails at. Come on. That ball out there to Christie. Christie looks to try and create something here now. This is Fulham's probably their first serious spell of possession that we've seen so far. And they get it out to Sessegnon, who's a very good cross with the ball, and we get that out quite comfortably. And a good save again from the keeper. Vieto somehow managed to get onto that, but he was offside. And we come away unscathed. So I'm going to make a little change here. I'm going to take off Mata and put on Pogba. Yeah, I'll have him as a playmaker as well. Yeah, we'll go support. In fact, I want to bring Lukaku on. And yeah, we'll play him as a supporting target man for now. Fulham making a little change there. Nothing too serious. Pogba with a free kick. Saved. And Rashford was offside for the follow-up. Oh, goal line tech there. It didn't go in. Looked very close. Right, I think Rode has done enough. I'm going to take him off. And I'm going to put Pereira on. Just for, you know, the last 10 minutes. Give him a bit of a run out as well. Let's see if we can maybe get ourselves one last goal. And this is looking pretty much safe at this point. Lukaku gets himself a goal as well. Just to finish it off, we get that 3-0 we wanted. Andreas Pereira with the assist. And an uncharacteristically good first touch from Lukaku there. And that makes it 3-0, and this is sealed and sorted. Unless we're going to go and get another one here, and Babu again. They've been involved in a lot of good stuff for us today. Pogba finds Tierney. And back at to Babu again. Can he get this ball into the box? He's taking his time. But I think that's it. It is. The referee blows his whistle. 3-0. Very, very good start to the season. Exactly what we wanted. There you go. Give the boys some love. A very, very good performance from this team. Very, very good performance. Obviously, we're not going to get games this easy all throughout the season, but a 3-0 is a 3-0. There are no, you know, walkovers in the Premier League. That's, you know, that's something we know. And yeah, I'll take that. And I'm more happy with the way we played more so than the result. It was good football. It was attacking football. Everything seemed to click quite nicely. On to the next. And here we are at Turf Moor to see Burnley versus Manchester United. Paul Pogba starts in a largely unchanged side from the team that quite comfortably dealt with Fulham in the first game under new management. Sanchez and Rashford start leading the lineup against Burnley, and you'd think that they would be more than enough to deal with this Burnley side here. There'll be a tougher test than Fulham, that's for sure. And Ash Francis has definitely got his work cut out today. I think this will be a bit more of a test than Fulham was. Burnley having a lot of the early exchanges here as they build down this left-hand side. Gudmundsson now, and his shot is blocked. He's still on it, and Burnley have won themselves a corner early on. This will be a good test of Manchester United defensively, and Smalling deals with that quite comfortably. No worries. Referee giving Jack Corky a yellow card here, and Mata lines at the free kick. Oh, it's a great header from Delete. A fantastic delivery from Juan Mata. And Delete scores his first Premier League goal for Manchester United there. In at the far post. And that is a bullet header. Keeper had absolutely no chance. And business as usual. Manchester United take the lead. Tierney Gonna look to whip that one in. Gets it to Mbabu, and that is tipped just wide. He's got a goal coming. Surely. Rashford looks to float this corner in, and at the second time, Vaskin fails to beat the first man. Mata with another free kick here. What can he do? Crashes into the wall, and after a couple of bounces, ends up in the hands of Tom Heaton. And Manchester United still looking to build something here. Tierney, pretty direct, straight to Rashford. Gets it in, Alexis. And his shot was blocked as well. We're starting to pile the pressure back on Burnley now. They had a good start to things, but we've kicked on. Solid defence again for Manchester United, and we go down the right hand side with Mbabu. Mbabu crosses over, switches the play to Tierney, and his shot is tame and straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. I'm very encouraged by our young wing backs. Definitely giving us the performances that we want now, as Burnley look to try and build something, and they do. They get Wood forward, and we block that out for a corner. Let's deal with this here. And at half time, we are looking pretty good, to be honest. Delete with that early goal, giving us the lead, and we're controlling this game. Obviously not as easy as the Fulham game was. Burnley providing a few more worries, nothing too major. But we are controlling this from a tactical standpoint, from a gameplay standpoint. We're doing everything right. And yeah, feeling good about this so far. Mata looks to float this free kick in, and that looks like a penalty. There was a push on Paul Pogba there from Mate Vidra. And Pogba should slot this one comfortably. He's missed. It's been saved. Well, did not see that coming. Mata, Smalling, and come on Smalling, there were easy passes there, mate. We build out right with Mbabu now. Still Mbabu. Oh, he's left the ball behind. What are you doing? Barnes now, just to get that cross in, and wow, we very nearly cocked that up. Jesus, I thought it was going to be one of those Football Manager moments. Tarkowski now. And Mbabu deals with that quite comfortably. It's back out to him from Pogba, and a great raking long ball to Martial. Can he score? Straight at the goalkeeper. That was his chance to pick one up off the bench. Mata looks to whip that one in, and Lindelof gets it back out to the Spaniard. And we just can't seem to get that second goal that we need. And I'm worried that Burnley might try and snatch the point here. Barnes now. Still driving forward, westward, and it's blocked again. We're doing well defensively, and that was a free header. We really should have done better with that. But as it stands, we're just getting the job. Oh, and Mbabu, what a touch that is. Finds Alexis, who finds Fred, who slots it home. It's 2-0. Easy as pie. Just as I was saying, we might just have to settle with that 1-0. We've done okay, going out the result. A great touch from Mbabu sets that off. And little 1 and 2 touch stuff there. Fred slots that in at the near post. And I think that's the result sealed. That is pretty much job done at this point. Unless Burnley snatch something in stoppage time, I think we are pretty much good to go. This doesn't really look in any doubt now. Good touch from me though. And well, we called it. We said they might snatch something in stoppage time. Good Munson there with a header that it looks like De Gea probably could have done better with. Let's have another look at that. De Gea has practically punched that into the roof of his net there. That is poor. That is so poor. No, he's onside. There's a couple of players off, but they didn't interfere with that play at all. But De Gea should never have conceded that. And this is where it could get sticky now as they look to try and snatch a late equaliser. But Martial on the run. And couldn't quite get that one into the box there. Have we got time for one more? Or are we going to settle for a 2-1 here? I think we might, unless... Uh-oh. Burnley, Westwood now, and he's offside. Thank goodness for that. hate conceding late equalisers. Just that feeling of 2 lost points is it's a bitter one to take. Now we try and build, but that's going to be enough. The referee calls time on proceedings, and we come away with 3 points again. And as well as that last goal being particularly disappointing, other than that, we can't really have many complaints. We've got the 3 points, put this game behind us, and concentrate on the next one. And here's confirmation of that result. And Arsenal took a battering from Bournemouth as well. Jesus, that didn't go well for them. But as for us, we are second in the table after 2 games. The table doesn't really matter much at this point, but it's nice to see us being consistent. Second behind Liverpool, only on goal difference. They've been scoring quite freely as well. But, you know, this is the sort of, the sort of games that, you can stack those points up on. And if we look at our schedule now, the next games we've got Cardiff, Bournemouth, Leicester in the first game of the Champions League group stage. So those are the games we're probably going to come back to. I'll probably play the Cardiff and Bournemouth ones off camera, come back to Leicester and that Champions League group game, and maybe the match against Wolves as well. Who knows? But that's what we're gonna. That's where we're gonna leave this episode. If you have enjoyed it, please do give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you are new around here, and consider checking out the Patreon as well and supporting the channel. And we'll have some exclusive perks in there. We'll just give some love to Delete, because he was fantastic in that game, defensively and offensively. But yeah, that's where we're going to leave this episode. Thank you for watching. And until next time, take care. Peace.